Guess who came up to me and said they would love to be a part of what we've got going on today?
Oh,
Kevin.
Kevin Ram.
he owns a house on Grove Street. If he hands it over, he can join.
You know the thing with Kevin Ram? Yeah, like all jokes aside, the thing with Kevin Ram, he brings hella benefits for sure, but he is massively hated, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a grafter, like a proper grafter. He'll get shit going, very like independent as well, but he has got like a bad look.
He'll do so good, but no, but like he's like the most hate. He might be more hated than Terry when he was robbing people and not saying something.
Kevin Blam.
He would have to be with like Paps.
The only thing that worries me with Kevin, and this is just like from what I've seen, is when things go wrong, you know, like with like other groups or whatever, it seems to like be so like such a blow up. You know what I mean? Like if things
Crash
were
out,
to
Kevin.
go wrong here, like this is the type of guy who's like house heisting you type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he didn't to the besties, like, to be fair.
True. Very true. It could be like
on the roof.
Work. I mean, we had Terry. Like, we had probably one of the most hated people in the city from other groups. He already owns a house on Grove.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them, right? I am like somewhat at a certain point when Terry was in his prime, I was kind of happy and ready to embrace being the villain, you know, and like not giving a fuck what people think. I don't care what people think, but there is certain relationships I do value.
Part of me thinks, why did it take him so long to come to us?
I also just think, if I'm just being real, I also think he's just a bit of a flopper. Like, I fuck with him.
Oh, Kevin, yeah.
But like, I don't feel like he's been. Where was he before Besties?
GG.
Was he?
Yeah, he was GG.
And where was he before that?
He did VLC, you know, for Rami. He was like one of the head people at VLC, and then he went to Gulag Gang. Like that's it. Like he's only been in Gulag Gang as far as I'm aware. And then
yeah, I don't think he's a flopper at all. But my concern would be, why did it take him? Like, when did he leave? Like, it's been like 2 months, no? Why did it take him so long to ask? Because you planted that seed the day of his crash out.
To be fair, he did say though he's just been enjoying solo life. He said he's got a and I'm not gonna lie, he listed his assets. He said, I was just setting up my Buttcoin farm, I've got a bunch of cars, I been doing this, that, like whatever. Like he would have a lot to bring to the table, but I think I don't know, man. I don't know, because he's not, as far as I'm aware, he's not a snitch, is he?
Not a snitch, no, but I think he's hated for
What is he
way
disliked
different reasons.
The one thing I will say is Flippy ain't ever gonna rate him, but
no, Hydra are never gonna fuck with him.
Hydra, like that's the thing. It would be the people that won't fuck with him would be Hydra, SLB because of Miguel, obviously, fucking Besties, Saints don't fuck with him, and that's one of our good connections.
Why don't Saints fuck with him?
He also says he has a lockpick blueprint.
Multiple reasons.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Like, I don't think Saints would sit there and say we hate Manor because they have Kevin Ram type thing, you know? Like that's not what, it's not that type of thing.
It's not really about what everyone else thinks. It's more me going, right, if he's pissed off this many people,
why?
What could he possibly be like? Because I know him, but I don't know him, you know? Like,
so we used to be in business with him 5 years ago. And the main reason why the Saints didn't really like him and there was a big falling out was, you know Jordan, right, Steve? Jordan used to essentially run the business that Kevin and Bertha both owned together. And Kevin essentially came one day and cleared the business account and essentially said, fuck you, like, as soon as he joined GG. So it was very much like now he's got something to back him up. He, like, yoinked everything. So he essentially robbed, like, the Saints.
Right.
And then him and Jordan, like, shot each other a couple of times and stuff like that. And then kind of since then, the relationship's just always been sour. Like, that was, like, a year before the economic crash type shit.
The
relationship's just never been good.
The other thing is that there's obviously going to be long, like, forever tension between him and Besties, right? If we was to bring him in, I don't know, sometimes he strikes me a little bit as the guy that, like, if he had a name behind him, he'd be more open to chatting shit and just kind of being a bit big-headed. I could see him, if he joined us, starting problems with Besties very quickly.
I'm not sure if Besties,
like I don't really know him well enough to be fucking...
will hate him.
Future does, for sure.
Like, but I think, like, Future...
but that's the person who's gonna push his buttons
a lot.
I mean, would it hurt having a conversation with Forehead about him? Like,
yeah, I might. That's a good point, and just see what he has to say about him.
See what he has to say. Is he, like, okay with him? What did he do to them when he left? You know, things like that. Like, obviously, they might run a bit of a smear campaign about him, but
I don't say anything too bad to them.
Yeah, we can gauge things.
Was Marty the leader of GG when Kevin Round was in it?
Yeah.
I was the leader of GG pretty much the whole way, no? Before, like, once X left.
Marty, as far as... the whole time I've known GG, Marty was leader, so...
Could ask Marty as well, to be fair.
Oh, worth a shot.
I've actually been, in, like, the late nights, I've actually been doing stuff with some people from Cyprus. Apple's been hitting me up. You guys know Apple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hit me up a little bit ago, and it must have been after he heard Terry left a couple weeks ago, and he kind of hit me up on, like, it seems like the person who, like, caused our beefs every time has left. Like, do you want to do shit? 'Cause it's someone I used to hang out with back in the day. And I've been doing some, like I was just doing some stores and stuff with them the other day and shit like that. Like, but yeah.
Right.
Cops just pushed the block, apparently.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyone get caught?
I think only Winters was pushing.
Right.